Mario.
Ooh, on that note, honey, let's get the interview started. It's 1075 WGC out of Chi's #1 for hip hop and R&B. It's
Chi-Town,
Kiki.
Chi-Town.
Come on, Big
It's
Keke in the building, and Mario is here.
Mario.
Ooh,
We here. Chi-Town, what's happening?
Yes, I'm so happy you here.
Happy to be here. I'm glad I came.
I'm glad you came too, and I'm glad you're giving us new music.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Now, while we talking about glad I came, let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
How does it feel? You got a new album.
It feels so good. It feels so good to be here. You know what I'm saying? To be just, I was just telling somebody the other day, like, yo, I've literally grown with y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I started with GCI as one of the first stations. Chicago was one of the first cities to break Just a Friend.
Okay.
You feel me? So the love I have for Chicago is amazing. But just in general, this album represents, you know, a full circle moment of my passion for R&B, my skill as a vocalist, as a writer, as a storyteller. You know, really just putting R&B back in a place where, you know, I'm just another general out here holding it down for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you've been true to it from the start. And the thing I love about you, Mario, you can really sing.
Appreciate you.
You know, everybody not gifted like you.
It's facts. I mean, it's facts.
You just got it. So when you drop a new project for us, you give us that good R&B that lasts a lifetime, and you don't put out projects often. Like, it's been a minute since you put out a full body of work.
This has been a minute. I don't plan on keeping it that way though. You know, I think this past like 6 years has been a growth year. You know, COVID was crazy. I had a whole project ready for that. I put out half of it, which is called Closer to Mars. You know, but this album represents a full circle moment. You know, I put a lot of energy into making sure that it was timeless, making sure that it had a crescendo like of different types of music, but that was still cohesive and authentic to me. So, you know, I feel like it's one that's gonna stand the test of time. As far it can sit up there with my other albums, but it's just a more mature, intellectual, confident, vulnerable version of who I am as a person. I try to put as much as, you know. Sometimes you hear albums and good songs in there, but you don't feel like you know the artist through the music.
Facts.
With this album, I try to make sure people can get to know how I feel about intimacy and love and vulnerability and accountability on this album. You know, maybe the next album will be more, you know, personal about maybe things I've gone through in life or certain things, but like this album represents that, so that's why I named it Glad You Came.
Okay. Yeah. What's your favorite song from the album?
My favorite song from the album? Today.
Okay.
Today, I'm going to say, I got an interlude on there called I'm Sorry, right? And it's a minute and 20 seconds that feel like forever.
Okay.
I feel like I'm Sorry is me taking accountability. It's also me talking to my younger self and people that I've never gotten a chance to say I'm sorry to, because that's what the record's about. It's like you in this moment. Imagine you in this space and all the people that you know maybe in your younger years or in years where you weren't as emotional intelligent that you actually hurt somebody. It could be a family member or certain things, or just not even hurt them, just ended something to where as though y'all couldn't really reconcile it, but you really did care about that person, but the egos was too crazy.
Yeah.
This is that record that you feel like nah, I can just let it out. Like I feel like I released so much of that resentment towards certain things in that song. Every time I hear it, I feel like it's therapeutic. Like, so that's one of my favorite records. But then the second favorite is Keep Going. You know, that's like, to me, is what it represents R&B very well. It represents, you know, again, accountability, but also represents, it's like the feeling you want to feel towards a person you really, really want to be with or you are with, and you want to tell them something, but you don't know how to say it. Yet, this is the song you sing to them.
Okay.
You don't know how to say it yet, but you know you want, because a lot of times as men, we repeat ourselves. But the actions don't follow.
Facts.
So, you know what I'm saying? This the song you gonna play for shorty to let her know, like, listen, let's just keep going. Like, let's, you know, it may take me some time to open up to you and be vulnerable and tell you how I feel and why I do the things I do for real. But let's keep it going. Okay. So that's what this record is.
Okay. You doing something with this album and the way that you are, I feel like it's a lot of transparency, a lot of vulnerability in the album.
Yeah.
What is this new era that you feel like you're in right now?
You know what it is too? Is the fact that I haven't put out music in a while, and I'm not like really big on social media, put my life out there. So when I put out music, I'm like, yo, I gotta open up and give my fans like my energy and show them who I am. So I think that has a lot to do with it. I want my fans, my female fans, I want guys to be able to relate to what I'm saying. Like have a, it's like not a lot of music that guys can say is like outside of hip hop shit. I'm sorry, my bad.
No, you good.
To say is like that represents them.
Right.
You feel me? In that space of like being vulnerable but still being strong.
Yeah.
And not feeling like, oh, vulnerability is weak. But nah, it's just more about connecting, man. Connecting to my fans and letting the ladies know like, yo, one, I got y'all on the R&B tip. Two, we getting it together. 2025, we getting it together. You feel me?
Okay. Yeah. We ready for it. We've been waiting for it, and now it's here.
It's here.
And you used to spend a lot of time in Chicago.
Facts.
Because you were filming Empire.
Yep.
Any more acting going on? Like you got the new.
I got a movie out right now called "Stop Me for Christmas," and it's a Christmas movie about a young lady who inherits a boutique from her mom, and I play an artist who one day my manager's looking for like clothes for me. She goes to the boutique, and my manager wants my life to be better. She wants me to find one girl fall in love with. She feels like I'm moving around too much. I don't got my stuff together, and my fans don't like that. So she tries to hook me and her up. And at first I'm like, nah, she's not my type. But then we end up having a thing and like falling for each other in a way.
Okay. But
then my toxic lifestyle gets in the way of that. But it's really about accountability, believing in yourself, love, of course, holidays, and just, having what I liked about the movie was that it wasn't your typical love story where you meet two people that like are each other's types and they start like we weren't each other's types. Okay. But in the movie. Yeah. At the same time, we saw each other for who we truly were. She made me feel safe. I made her feel safe until I messed up, of course. Mm-hmm. But I figured it out, and you'll see it. I don't want to tell the story, but it's a happy ending, though.
Okay, where can we watch it?
BET Plus.
I didn't know you was out here acting. I gotta get into it. We love a good Christmas movie and the vibe. Yeah. Now you're going on tour soon.
Absolutely.
So not only are we getting new music, but we'll get to see you perform new music.
Yes.
You're gonna be with Mary and Neo. Mm-hmm. How did that come about?
I think it came about a long time ago. So Mary called me like a year and a half ago about a project. She didn't tell me what it was though. Then she went ghost, and then I got it. And then I got a message about going on tour. I was like, yo, let's make it happen. So, I mean, I'm a Mary fan, I'm a Neo fan. Like me and Neo has history, musically. So it just made sense. And also, I feel like it's not a lot of R&B nostalgic tours like that.
Facts.
So this is like a very special moment for R&B and for people who love like live music. Because everybody on there has real talent. The mic's gonna be on all night.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So it's gonna be fun. We're gonna have fun. We're inspired. I'm inspired to go out there and just like represent R&B.
That's lit. I mean, there is one tour that you were missing from that was just announced, the Millennium Tour.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you came, you killed it a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah. Will you be joining this round?
I can't. I already chose. I chose up.
Okay. All right.
And I think I've done Millennium like a couple times, and it was great runs, and it's always great because you it's like I feel like the fans always love those tours. It's such a nostalgic, and historic. It's gonna be fun regardless, but I feel really confident about this one because I really just want to showcase my album and like focus on new fans too. Fans who may have never seen me perform before. That when I came out at 14, they might have been a little bit older than me. You know what I'm saying? But you still getting like fans who are in your age group, a little bit of everybody. So I like it. I like that I'm able to touch the Millennium crowd on other tours. Me and Neo just did a tour in UK together and in the US. So it's gonna be a great show.
You've been getting a lot of money, friend. You've been
working. I've been working.
You
feel me? Nah, I never stop working. I never stop. But I need to take a little break and just like focus on some other things because I do have a lot of things I want to do. Film space. I got like 20 projects that I've already started writing.
Okay. For film?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But they live in different spaces. I started a production company called New Citizen Production.
Okay.
And so I got music production, investments, all that type of stuff. But yeah, it's like one of my passions now. Like writing has become like one of my like therapeutic passions.
Oh, that's so what's up.
Yeah, a lot of those projects, more music, of course.
Yeah.
And just enjoying life a little bit more.
What's the craziest thing you've seen on tour?
The craziest thing I seen on tour?
Because I just think of you being on a Millennium tour is crazy enough because I could imagine what was going on that tour. Yeah. But like, what's one of the craziest things you've seen?
In so many categories. I've had girls sneak onto my tour bus. I don't know how. Like when we on tour, like the bus driver will forget to lock the tour bus.
Yeah.
Sneak on the tour bus in my bedroom in the back of the tour bus. I had girls sneak in my hotel rooms before.
Oh my God.
That was in Detroit though.
Oh my God.
I've had clothes stolen.
Okay.
And then girls are posted online, stuff like that.
They're like, oh, I got your clothes.
Yeah, long guy, you want it back? Come give me a picture. Like, you could have just asked for a picture, baby. Let me get my shirt back though.
We got to keep you safe on this upcoming tour.
All types of stuff. But I think the crazier things happen at like meet and greets and stuff like that.
Okay.
The stuff that girls ask you like in your ear and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, can you kiss me? Can I give you a kiss? Can I touch you like this? You know what I'm saying? Can you sign my titty?
Oh no!
Can you? You're just like what?
Right.
It's too crazy out here for me to be doing all that.
I mean, single Mario was probably down.
Oh God! No. She got me. I mean, you feel me? I was a little wild back in the day.
Yeah,
I'm a little more like, with everything happening right now, keep it safe, you feel me? But I like to have fun. I like my fans to be happy, so if it ain't too crazy, I'll do it.
Okay. Yeah. Now, when I was going through your music, just like reminiscing, I noticed like Mario, you don't do a lot of collaborations, and let me tell you why I think that is. I think people scared to sing next to you, honestly. So I do want to ask.
I feel like I've had a few of those moments for sure.
Yeah, it gets crazy when you start singing. But who would you want to collab with? Like, who's on your list?
I probably did the most collabs in the past few years than I've ever done. Like me, Wayne Tiger, me and CB, me and Ty Dolla, me and Sabrina Claudio. All of that happened within the last few years. But album-wise, it's hard to do collabs because timing.
Okay.
I was waiting on 3 features.
Oh, you ain't waiting on nobody. So you be like...
I couldn't.
Yeah.
You got to turn... Everybody's busy. So you may see some features on like a deluxe or something soon. But who do I want to work with? Yeah, tell me who you want.
We want Coco Jones.
Hey.
Ella Mai.
Let's go.
Maybe Summer Walker.
I feel like Coco Jones and Summer on a record is crazy.
Yeah. But who you want?
Like SZA.
Ooh.
I got a record called You 101 that I think she would have been fire on. Like I feel like
That's a good
she could have been
too.
on that one, but yeah, I feel like SZA do something crazy. But Doechie's fire too. Like first of all, TDE killing it with like supporting like authentic artists. But Doechie is like, I feel like Doechie is incredible.
She next level.
You know what I'm saying? It took people a minute to warm up to her, but she there. She gonna take us on a crazy journey.
Okay, well, we putting that out in the atmosphere. We need
for
them
sure.
collabs.
Doechie, let's go. Let's work. Let's cook.
But when you talk about the new project and you talk about the things that you're expressing on the album, I feel like we've watched your journey from childhood. We've watched you go through ups and downs. We've watched issues with your family, your loss, and everything. What do you feel like is the biggest lesson you've learned in your career?
The biggest lesson I've learned, heavy one. I think the biggest lesson I've learned is to not think that any one moment is a defining moment for you. It's really important to not attach yourself to outcomes of certain things, successes, not successes, ups and downs. Because you're still human. You got to remember that you aren't just a product. You can't treat yourself like you're just a product. Because if you do that, then you lose, I think you lose a part of who you are.
Yeah.
So I think it's important to, love what you do, but don't let what you do control who you are.
Period.
You feel me? Because, especially in the day of, social media, because everything can be judged, and it can get in your head. So I think just, separating, any outcomes or separating, things that happen on the internet from my life.
Okay.
And really just focusing on making the best music I possibly can and, making sure it's timeless.
Oh, period. Yeah. And that's one thing you do very well.
I appreciate you.
Make timeless records.
Appreciate you.
Okay.
Gotta do it for you.
But, I gotta ask you this because people try to, drag you almost about your friendship with Tory Lanez. Have you talked to him since he's been locked up?
Yeah, we spoke twice. How
is he?
Yeah. He's good. I haven't spoken to him in a minute, but, I think he's good, and it's... it's really hard to watch. It's really hard to watch all of it. it's just hard. It's hard to watch somebody that you hung out with, had real conversations with, go through what he's going through. God knows best though, and I wish him the best, and that he just stay strong, and that there's healing for everybody.
Yeah.
In this, because I think there are a lot of people on both sides, and especially women who may have experienced similar situations. I don't know all the facts, but just in general, just hearing some things sometimes. So, I think that I wish healing for everybody in that situation, because honestly, when it comes to us, we don't. When you up, you up. When you down, you get kicked when you down. You know what I'm saying? Right or wrong, and I hate seeing it. You know what I'm saying? So I just wish healing for everybody, honestly. We all need healing.
Facts.
You feel me?
We all do. And it's a lot of healing in the music.
Yeah. How you feel? As a woman, I never asked other people how you feel about it. Are you a Tory fan?
I not the biggest Tory fan before the whole incident. Not gonna lie, I love his music. I wasn't into him like that. But how do I feel about the situation?
No, how do you feel about it?
In general?
Yes.
I feel like it's hella unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? Because can you imagine going to party with somebody and then at the end of the night, one of y'all going to jail and one of y'all shot? like we were supposed to be having a good time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like it's hella unfortunate, but I do feel like, the facts are the facts, and if he truly shot her, then he has to serve his time for that.
Yeah. It's super unfortunate, man.
Do you regret supporting him publicly?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't because I don't feel like at the time, one, for me it was just like I'm supporting like somebody that's like a bro to me, somebody I really know personally, and I don't think that I was saying whether he was guilty, or I wasn't saying whether he was guilty or innocent. I was just saying that I hope it's fair for him.
Okay.
That's all. That's what I was saying.
Right.
And I just know how it is being, accused of something or being in certain positions and not having support, So I don't know. It's a tricky. It's because I know it's like a lot of my fans are women.
Yeah.
Black women, especially who supported me from jump, who may feel disappointed in that, and it's not. That wasn't meant to be a shot to black women or like to make them feel like I didn't care about them at all. I was just trying to do the right thing and support a friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you clarified that, because I know you got a lot of smoke behind that.
Yeah. But it wasn't too crazy, but because I feel like people know my intentions. Like people know I'm not a malicious. I'm not a person that's out here trolling or trying to like.
You really stay out the way.
Yeah, it's because at the end of the day, if it's not real, I'm not gonna do it. You feel me? Like I just. Because that don't last that long. Trolling don't last long. And then if you're going to be a troll, you got to do it every day. And it's just I don't got the energy to do it.
Like it's too much money out here to get to
it's
be
just
trolling.
like, and then it's like if you troll the wrong person, it could mess up your bread. So it's like, but no, ladies, I love y'all. Black women, I love you so much. Thank y'all for the support. Like I don't ever think that I'm ever not with you. 10 toes down. If the country went haywire and we had to go to war, believe they know how my body is at the crib. It's like I'm coming to protect y'all. Like, you feel me? That's just how I think. That's how I am. I grew up. My grandmother was my everything. She taught me how to hustle. She worked 3 jobs, took care of her whole family. Went to church every Wednesday and Sunday.
Yeah.
You feel me? And just, she was the strongest woman I ever met, and with the most love, and she never wavered. And I wish she was here today so that I can just be like, put your feet up, kick your feet up. You feel me? So, and my mom too, of course. But yeah. So. That's love.
Yeah, well, you keep doing what you're doing. You making them proud. Your angels are definitely watching.
For sure.
And you know what? I just want to give you your flowers real quick, because you really have been like a talent that we have grown up with, and you just keep giving us the music that we need. And so, never stop doing what you're doing. You've been through some real shit, and we've been able to watch it. But you never waver, and you keep going. So.
I just want to be an example to people. Like, you can do fly shit, and you can be focused, and you can have fun, but you can still take care of yourself. You can still be aware of your mental health. You can still be aware of your, just your character and everything, how you move, but stand on your business. We don't have the same leverage and the same time and the same resources, you know, on certain levels, you know, so we have to like really we got to take advantage of these opportunities.
Facts.
There'll never be another me. There'll never be another you. You know, the world is shifting. So we have to like make sure we represent our positions properly, or else it can be tampered with and lost just like that. But one thing we got to stop doing is kicking each other while we down.
Come on. We
got to stop doing, and it's, I understand the blogs and all that, but like, you know, if someone's wrong with something, let the facts come out first.
Okay.
Before we just support, because it's people that get rich off of that. Mm-hmm. And sometimes it can ruin things for people. And the ones who do real things, we got to support them too. Not just support the toxic stuff. You know, we got to support the Colin Kaepernicks of the world. Like, we got to really support and don't forget.
Right. Because we have a very short memory and a short attention
span. And it's like, yo, this man lost his whole life.
His career,
representing us, you know. So, yeah, man, it's you know, these are just things that I want us to elevate, you know, in terms of awareness of how we move collectively. Yeah, because we have the power collectively, financially, socially, the influence, music, everything. We have voices. Yeah. Obviously, we got to eat, right? But we can do it in ways that show like, yo, we're moving towards unity. We're not gonna do it overnight, but we have to move towards it because the internet is so divisive, and we are emotional people. Yes. So if somebody posts one thing today that triggers us, we're going. Yeah. You know, we got to learn how to use our currency, which is our energy. You know what I'm saying? But that's a whole other conversation. You don't want to take
today.
That's a whole other conversation.
We need you to talk more. I feel like we don't hear from you enough.
You're right.
We need
My girl always tell me that. She be like, "Man, you need to. Why don't you do it?" Because you know, I just feel like it has to be the right conversation.
Okay.
Because it can't be taken out of context. It can't be somebody who's looking for clickbait. Because everything I say gonna be taken out of context.
Yeah, facts.
And then only 2% of the people gonna go watch the whole interview.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And then a podcast, I don't really like. I don't have time for no podcast. I got other things I want. How long it take to shoot a podcast?
At 30 minutes. It's a conversation. That's it. You turn the mic on and you leave.
You're right. Maybe.
I'm just saying.
Think about it. I actually started a podcast during a pandemic.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. With you and who, or was just you?
Yeah, I started a podcast.
Why you say that?
Because it's crazy. Rest in peace to Dr. Rashid Buttar. He was one of the first doctors to actually speak on COVID and all that stuff. And I did something with him. Okay. But yeah, it was fun. It was fun. And then I got back to the music. But yeah, maybe.
Okay. Well, look, we're going to take this music. Now, let me not give you another job. You got enough jobs going on.
Glad you came out right now.
Yeah, before I get you out of here, Mario, we got to play a little game. It's called Keke Karaoke.
Keke Karaoke, okay.
I'm going to play, and shout out to my morning show, The Fred Show. We play this game where they put me to the test to see if I know the lyrics to songs, but I'm going to put you to the test.
Okay.
I'll play a little clip. When I stop, I want to see if you know the rest.
Woo!
I think you should know this one.
Okay.
This is like the queen of R&B. You know what I'm saying? You going on tour soon. Let me see if you know this classic. Hold on.
Time on my hand since you've been away, boy.
I ain't got no plans. No. Ooh, I'm going down, baby.
Come on. Ooh.
'Cause you went around, baby. My whole world's upside down.
Yes. Okay. You ate that one. Yes. Now this one, you should know. You just said you would love to collab with this person. Let's see if you know this one.
No problem. I don't got nobody just with you right now. Tell the truth, I look better under you.
I can't lose when I'm with you. Why us lose and miss the moment? You just too important. Nobody knows body like you do.
Oh, yes. Okay, I think we need the Mario remix of that song. But anyway. Okay, last one. Now this is my favorite song by this awesome artist who just dropped an album.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He got movies out. He's just really that guy. So I'm gonna go ahead and press play and see if you know this one. I think you should though.
When you look at me, I know you see a
grown ass man getting his dough. Back and forth to the studios, hopping out limousines, rocking the latest jeans, Timberlands fresh, t-shirts new. And even though these things are true,
yes, it's the rules of the game that I love to play.
Let's go.
But sometimes I want to say, ooh, baby,
won't you comb your hair?
Yes, you killed that.
Love.
You killed that. Thank you so very much, Mario.
Of course. Anytime.
Chicago is happy that you in the city. I know you're going to be partying, promoting a new album.
Yes.
What else can people look forward to from you? Where can they follow you?
Mario Worldwide on Instagram. I'm back on the Snap, so it's gonna be Mario soon. I'm buying my name. I gotta get my name, but it's yes Mario right now.
Okay.
And then Mario Worldwide on TikTok.
There it is, y'all.
Crazy, yeah.
Go get the new album.
Glad
run it
you
up.
came. Let's go.
Run them streams up.
It's
Let's
out
do
right
it.
now.
It's Keke and Mario. It's WGCI.